Yo, don't think I'm crazy with, the channel car. You went to the streets by $1.50? Yo, listen. If you went to the streets by $1.50, know that when the thumbnail looks a certain way, you're not on the streets. You you can't be on the streets when it comes to logically being correct. You know what I mean? You have to be correct. You know what I mean? And when this situation doesn't move, because I'm at DMV. DMV has grabbed me with the World Trade Center environment, pulling me, one way, saying they're gonna schedule a video hearing. This is what they telling me. I put in a video appointment, and you know what I'm saying? Everything is digital that way, and nothing showed up. They never returned their call. Then I got like people like Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bugatti that could show up official. G status, gangster. The whole industry could show up like, stop playing. This is official business. You know what I mean? They could show up real, but they never do it. I'm just always dreaming that my videos are banging. You know what I mean? All my videos are banging. But nobody respects the automobile industry that much to say he passed his test. Why are you holding this video of Raymond in front of him like he committed a crime or something and need to show up for court? This is based on a turn on a red light and the light was yellow, but the time passed. You know what I mean? I was from another state. When they got something like that, why are they holding me like this? They're holding me like they're crazy, like I committed a crime and I need to go to court, on video arraignment. So I'm not bugging or nothing. I scheduled an appointment. I shouldn't have to reschedule it because then you get lost in the system of scheduling appointments. Once you schedule a video arraignment, it's to say you do it again. You don't know where you at now. Now you lost in the system. So I'm just stern on holding my appointment up to what type of schedule. I got a PDF file appointment record of the appointment that was scheduled. So you know what I mean? The pandemic and all that is like hooked up to DMV. You know what I mean? All that's real. It looks real, but it's not showing up real. So check it. I go to DMV. When I go to DMV, they tell me I need a letter saying that everything's all good in that town. You know what I mean? I was passing through when they grabbed me and the World Trade Center collapsed, and you know what I mean? And I was just turning on the red light, but it was a yellow light. But you know what I'm saying? The next time I do that, I'm doing Germex now. You know what I'm saying? The next time I do that. I never say I turned on a red light if I didn't turn on the red light. I know I turned on the yellow light, but they pulled me over on some, small town type channel. I was in Newark, New Jersey, and Essex County. And when I turned on yellow, I wouldn't have turned on red. I'm from out of town. Why would I turn on red? I know how to turn on a red on a yellow. You see right in the middle of Germex. So I'm going to click on the link in this. Make sure you click on the link in the description while this is going on. That's just DMV, the DMV aspects of it. Now, imagine being in the wrong district. In a district, 900 G's. You're not just spending 900 G's in this district and you know what I mean, doing nothing. You know what I mean? Nobody used to seeing 900 G's, move around. I'm in Congress. I'm in places where, 900 G's is not much money. You know what I mean? 900 G's, it gets you somewhere. But if you're going to invest that in a channel car, then it's an investment before it's just a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make a lot of money, you invest in 900 G channel car. That's what that is. It's not. People see the 900 G's like, that's 900 G's. Like, you know what I mean? It's not the 900 G's. You investing in property, like people invest in real estate. People invest in in home, and in clothes and stock. You know what I mean? I invest in 900G channel cars. That's how I'm doing it. But they grab me like, you know what I mean? Chicago motor cars is Chicago motor cars, but when you go to streets by $1.50, that's all butter. You know what I mean? I'm not grabbing them, but they know what's real and what's not real. They know what's real. Like, how long is that going to play? Because when I'm going from district to district, from DMV to the automobile industry, Land Rover not going to show up like, you know what I mean, your official business. They're going to keep that type of, status for themselves. BMW not showing up like that. Mercedes not showing up like that. Bugatti not showing up like that. They're going to keep that for themselves. This is a real extreme present. So listen, this is how I'm doing it. You know what I mean? When you see me doing the album, I'm just testing the water. I'm testing the water. Are they gonna drink the water, or are they gonna play around with the stupid movie that's playing where the shooter and the informant is running around? It's a stupid movie. I don't have nothing to do with no shooter and no informant at no time. Why they playing that in front of me? Germax. As soon as I say something that's crazy and I got the bullets in me, I'm not playing with nothing showing up. And I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? You know now, but you didn't know then. Now that you know what I mean? If you got the Germax, don't play with the Germax. Make sure the Germax bang. You know what I mean? Make sure your digital Germax bang until you see what's real and what's not real. When you start seeing what's real and what's not real with Germax, you know your Germax banging. You know what I mean? Now, don't bang the wrong way with your Germax. Just make sure nobody grabbing on you and all that without you seeing it. Then when you see it, do Germax. They'll stop, you know what I mean? Because Germax is a killer. You know what I mean? Germax a killer. You know what I mean? 99.99% of the times, the germ's going to get killed. Straight up. That's how Germax is doing it. But when I'm riding this digital wave, yo, I'm on a surfboard and digital surfboard. I don't even surf. I rode skateboards before. I never surfed, but you know what I mean? If I was on a surfboard, I'd be riding the wave, watching out for sharks, jellyfishes, everything. You know what I mean? I'm on a digital surfboard. When you see me talk infinity, I'll be talking infinity in a way that if something showed up, I gotta get past it. I can't let nothing, a shooter and an informant, do nothing to me. You know what I mean? Somebody gotta make sure they bang with the informant and the shooter. The shooter and the informant can't get into my mind like that. So I'm gonna get the big bottle now. You know what I mean? You just know why I got the big bottle. You know what I mean? The big bottle a killer. So check it. The album is coming along well. I'm on the 5th track. The 5th track. Yo, I'm gonna tell you the name of the 5th track. Hold up, I'm putting it in my comment. I'm not letting nobody else know, just my audience that's going to invest in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing 900G channel cards, and you don't see the money now, but you know what I mean? I depend on you. I depend on you. I don't depend on nothing else. I'm selling tracks as I make the tracks. They like 911 related. You got to depend on the consistency of the Indians be able to call my 911 and say, we want our land back. They stole our land, and they go to court. That's how my 911 look. That's how my gold night look. My gold night look like that. When you hear me talking on the gold night, click on the link in the description right now and listen to the gold night and see if the Indians can get their land back from the gold night. That's crazy in the district. A 900G channel car is not that much. You know what I'm saying? That's like lunch money. So check it. I'm gonna put a comment in the comment section. I'm gonna put a comment in the comment section. Do it like this. Only certain people can see what I'm doing. And the way I'm doing it, it's going to show up the same way. Like it's going on 9 o'clock, right? Dang. Let me fix this real quick. Because you should be able to see what's real. You don't see what's real? That's crazy in the district. You're supposed to be able to see that. Now that you can see that, I caught it before, you know what I mean? It got any worse, you know what I mean? From 52 to 53. You know what I mean? 50, right where 52 and 53 at. I'm 52. I don't want to make it to 53 without my information being butter. Right where that was at. You see where I caught it at? And now you see where I'm at in the comment? Yo, it's crazy mathematical in my situation. I know that. Germex. Big bottle. I'm doing a big bottle now. Germex. I'm not grabbing a timepiece like that, atomic time clock, right at 8:52, 8:53, and don't use Germex. That's crazy. You gotta use Germex and be that real. Nothing in your way. Anything in your way, bang with the Germex. Anything in your way, it's 8:53. Bang with the Germex. Don't let nothing get in your way with nothing that real. I'm telling you, just with Germex, because Germex, I'm shot. I'm hit with a motorcycle. I'm hit with a car on a motorcycle. My sunburn. Anybody get in my way with that level of information, they not shot, they not burned, they not hit with no car. They're not going to be ready for all that. They're going to get hit with the wrath. You know what I mean? The wrath of God. You know what I mean? The worst of the worst. They don't want to get hit with what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with Germex, right? But with the wrath of God, you know what I mean? The fender benders and the gunshot wounds and the burns, they don't want it. They don't want it. They want to try and avoid me at all costs. When I'm on this digital surfboard, I'm surfing like, you know what I mean? It could be a shark or anything in the water. I'm surfing like, you know what I mean? But I got a jet ski. I'm not crazy enough to be on a surfboard in the ocean with this level of consistency. The album coming along, butter. You know what I mean? You seen Streets by Dolla50? You seen Dolla50 International? The album coming along, butter. You know what I mean? I haven't uploaded no car videos at Dolla50 International, but I'm mad live with the musical. The musical Mad Live. Now listen. Here we going. We're going. Click on the link in the description. If you don't buy the album, if you don't buy the single, it should be 3 singles up there. It should be 3 singles. Those singles are fire. You know what I mean? They fire in anybody's estimation because, you know, it's a consistency without saying. When you see me doing Germex, crazy. I got to watch this atomic time clock. That's an atomic time clock. It costs like $200-300. Like 300, 350, 400. That clock right there costs $300-400. Crazy, right? Yo, it ain't got no plug in the wall or nothing. It's just an atomic time clock. If this computer got 855 on it, 856, that computer got 856. That clock got 856. Crazy. That's what I depend on. It being in on the same frequency as what I'm doing. When I transferred that, when I moved that camera, I'm not even going to say all that. I'm going to get the big bottle. I'm not even going to say all that. I'm going to stop it right there when I did what, you know what I mean? I don't need to remember what I did, you know what I mean? Stopping all that, Germex. You know what I mean? Catch yourself on them joints because my joint based on being shot and the bullet being lodged in my chest and in my shoulder. So when somebody following me that's not supposed to be following me, you know what I mean? I say something that's like right on the borderline of, you know, something I wouldn't say. That's how I know somebody following me. It's so crazy. Like I know how the shooter look. You know what I mean? Me and the shooter, he said the dice was cocked. You know what I mean? If the shooter that close, you know what I mean? You're not just going to take the shooter out, but the shooter trying to get took out because the shooter following me. Nobody following you this crazy. You know what I mean? You on a digital surfboard with Germex with 2 slugs in you, you know, from the shooter. Nobody following you that crazy, right? Yo, I'm doing Germex again. Little bottle. As soon as I talk up the same person, I go at him. The way it happened, I'm chasing dude. If he listened to what I'm saying right now, it sounds crazy because I'm chasing him. When he got a gun, he got my gun. I'm gonna tell you how it hopped off. He said the dice was cocked, right? When he said the dice was cocked, I snatched the money. Boom. Give me the money. You know what I mean? I'm not giving you nothing. Get out of there. There ain't no dice cocked, which it wasn't. I don't make up nothing like that. I don't play like that. But he had more experience lying. You know what I'm saying? He had more experience coming up with some type of lie when, you know, in that type of game. Anything can happen in that type of game. The dice cop, you know what I mean? No, I want my money back. Nah, give me this money. I'm not giving you nothing. It was $1. $1. It was the point of the matter. Don't lie to me like, you know, you're trying to steal my money. That's what the point was to me. You know what I mean? So check it. He run in the house and go get a stick. So I was like, yo, his family was out there. I said, why you gonna go get a stick? Yo, I'm gonna get my Germex. Do you know why I'm getting my Germex? Because he listening to what I'm saying, based on how real it was that he caught me a couple of times and almost killed me aiming at my heart. He was aiming at my heart, and I know he was because I got hit by a car and he still didn't show up. I know he was aiming at my heart now because the information showed up what he was aiming at based on being hunting before. He went hunting and know how to hunt animals and all that. I don't know all that. I never shot no animal in the heart, and you know what I mean? And they ate the heart raw and all that. I never did all that. But that's how it appears. So check it. He said the dice was cocked, right? I snatched the money. I don't even know exactly. Just me and him. He said the dice was cocked. So, you know, he run in the house, go get a stick. When he go get a stick, I'm just standing there like, yo, dude bugging with this craziness. He gonna go run in the house. What he gonna do? You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? I had the hammer, you know what I'm saying? I had the hammer, but the hammer was like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like a hammer for him. You know what I mean? It was a hammer, like, you know, having a hammer like you normally would have a hammer. So check it. He run in the house, go get a stick, right? I'm like, yo, why you disrespecting your family like that? Then he throw the stick down and take off running. He took off running from getting the stick. So I was like, yo, I'm not even going to bug out with this dude because, you know what I'm saying? He playing around with running the house. That was crazy. Running the house was crazy. So he ran across the street, down the hill, across the street. So I seen her. I was walking to where I usually be at. I was like, I'm not even gonna bug out with all that because I'm not giving him no dollar. You know what I mean? I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? He tried to lie, and you know what I mean? I had the best of him in the game. I had the best of him. So he was losing his money, and you know what I mean? Felt a certain way about it, and tried to make a lie, like, you know what I mean? Like I was gonna go for it. I was just like, yo, give me this. I ain't giving you nothing. Get out of here. So he went and got a stick. Then when I was like, what you going to do? How you going to disrespect your family like that? And then he took off running again. So then I seen him again after I started walking. First I was sitting there talking. Then I started walking to where I usually be at. So check it. When I started walking, then it was like, he walked up like, yeah, you know what I mean? he didn't really say what he was saying because he was like, you know, he just had the hammer with him, like out in the open. He had it in his pocket or something at first, and he had it out in the open, like, yeah, what you saying? Like, I ain't saying nothing, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing, you know what I mean? I ain't say nothing like that, but you know what I mean? I was like, you know, I ain't doing nothing, you know what I mean? I ain't giving no dollar, you know what I mean? Based on them lying, you know what I'm saying? You know how you know when you're talking about, and that's not the argument. The argument is having you behind the 8 ball. You know what I mean? He just had me behind the 8 ball lying. So I was like, you know what I mean? Well, I'm still not giving you a dollar, 8 ball or no 8 ball. You ain't get no dollar out of me because I'm not playing nobody lying, and we the only ones there, and you lying. So check it. So he got his hammer, and I got my hammer. When he pulled his hammer out, I pulled my hammer out, right? When I pulled my hammer out, he was like, he still didn't leave it alone. He still was like pursuing it. He was with his moms. His moms came outside. He was with him and his moms. You know, it was so crazy because I was like, why is he showing up with his family like this? You know what I mean? So I don't know, you know, when people bang on you, they show up with their moms, you know what I mean, to make it real. I don't know that. All I know is him and his moms, like, who gonna bang with their moms? You know what I mean? So he banging, he outside with the hammer, and he after running in the house with him and his moms. And I'm like, yo, whatever the case, I got my hammer, he got his hammer. And you know what I mean? It just looked a certain way. So he was like, ain't no bullets in there. Bah! Him and his moms. He bust his joint. Bow, one time. He busted his joint one time. Bow! And his mom jumped. I remember her jumping like, this dude crazy. Like, you know what I mean? What are they arguing over? You know, she don't know the whole story. So the whole story is like, he had gotten a fight with dude a couple of days before. He didn't look like me on the fight game. He looked and scared of me on the fight game. So you see he running from me and all that. You know, just based on me snatching the money. He not fighting me straight up or nothing. You know, he coming at me like he going to get the hammer. He not playing no games. I'm not playing no games. But the way that he showed up with the hammer was crazy because I'm looking at it like, yo, that's a mad disrespect. You're going to go get the hammer. You know what I mean? That's a mad disrespect right there. That's a body movie right there. That's a body. So he don't see that, but he you know what I mean? He lying, then he gonna get a hammer. He know it, you know what I mean? Somebody got to be on some body channel. You know what I mean? The way it sound, like everybody watching this shooter run around, but it's about time everybody know what's real with this shootout. You know what I mean? So he busts his joint, boom. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm not busting my joint. He said, you don't have no bullets in there. I said, I'm not busting my joint. You know what I mean? And people were standing outside watching, like all the people from the same district was watching. They were like, yo, get him. They was doing shit like that. And I was like, yo, I'm not busting my joint. You know what I mean? And you know, I started playing around, like, you know what I mean? Get out of here. You know what I mean? Catch you right now, you know what I mean? Playing around, like, you know, like it was real when it wasn't real. He couldn't see where I was at, and I couldn't see where he was at. I wasn't giving him no dollar. He know he wasn't getting no dollar because he know he was lying. If he wasn't lying, he'd be closer than what he is now. He'd be basing it on being real. He not being real right now. He know it's not real. I got my Germax. He know it's not real. So when he know it's not real and he's still trying to bang, I got my Germax, you know what I'm saying? This is a digital wave, you know what I mean? A digital wave, ride the wave. If I show up correct later on, know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Nobody at me that much where he busts his gun and with his moms might not be alive right now because a lot of time passed all that time up to date. Like his mom's probably not alive. I'm grabbing him, you know what I mean? With the Germax. I'm grabbing him. His mom's probably not alive because she was older then. And she was like, what's wrong? You know, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Y'all was just together. You know, what are you doing? You know what I mean? His mom's is probably not alive. So I'm just gonna put the Germ-X on in case his mom's is not alive and he followed me, with that much aggression. You know what I'm saying? I got the Germ-X for him. You know what I mean? So he banged this joint. When he banged this joint, his mom's jumped. You know what I mean? She probably not alive now because she was older then. Then she was older. Now she would have to be, you know what I mean, crazy old right now if she was alive. I doubt if she's alive. You know what I mean? People listening to what I'm saying, they know what type of conversation it is. So listen, dude's still like walking up on me from way back when dude caught me twice. Dude caught me twice, didn't get hit, turned himself in. Dude turned himself in. I started chasing him. You know what I mean? They said, yo, get him, yo, get him. They hyped it up, you know what I mean? And I was like, he caught me off guard. He caught me off guard. They said, oh, the police. And he caught me off guard. I turned around slightly and, he caught my joint and it fell to the ground. He caught my joint. When he caught my joint, it was on the ground, but nobody was moving, like who was going to bend over and get it? Like, you know what I mean? It was an uncertainty about, the joint being on the ground. So I was like, you know what I mean? Get out of here. And he ran up and got it first and started running. I started chasing him. I was chasing him. He was running with the hammer. He had both hammers. I was chasing him. He was running. I grabbed him. Boom. Grabbed him, threw him on the ground. Gun was going off. Blow, 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 blow. And if I would have grabbed him one time the right way, you know what I'm saying? Blow, 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 blow. He was like emptying his joint. When he emptied his joint, you know what I mean? I stopped grabbing him, and you know what I mean? He got up off the ground and took off running. And I was like, yo, it was some kids out there. My brother was out there, but you know what I'm saying? It was some kids out there that was watching the whole thing. But it was like other people like, you know what I mean? What happened? What happened? They was watching what was going on, but they was like having something to say about it, like instigating it. You know what I mean? It was instigating it. So when it played out like that, I was like, yo, well, am I hit? I'm a hit. And he was like, the people that was out there was like, I don't know if you hit. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like sounding like that, sounding the same way. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I don't even know if I'm shot. Dude running around, you know what I mean? With two heaters, you know what I mean? I couldn't catch him the way I was trying to catch him because, you know what I mean? Dude had my joint. Dude had my joint running around. So I was at him like that. But when dude approached me now with that type of aggression, you see what I'm saying? Germ-X. I got to use the Germ-X. I'm chasing dude. How's dude listening to what I'm saying? I'm chasing dude. You can't listen to me. I'm chasing you. The last thing you remember before you turn yourself in, I threw you on the ground and you was trying to get away. That's all you remember. How are you listening to me? I'm your worst motherfucking nightmare. You got my shit. You're going to give me my shit back. You know what I mean? Like my mind is racing. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? They instigating shit and all that shit. This nigga, you know what I mean, ran over here, said the dice was copped. I owed him money and all that shit and got the police riding with him. Got the police rocking with him. The judge rocking with him. This locality is rocking with him. You know what I mean? The whole neighborhood is rocking with him. All of them rocking with him. All of them against me. You know what I mean? And I'm not tolerating nobody in this motherfucker. When I grab the Germ-X, they know what it is right now. They know what it is. Instigating everything. They know what it is. When I'm using Germ-X, I'm going at everything moving. You're going to give me my hammer back, Your Honor. That person turned my hammer in talking about, look at what he had. That's crazy. He turned the joint in and said, look at what he had. This is what he had on him. Crazy, right? Dealing with some informant type, you know what I mean, crap shooter. You know what I mean? Crazy. And I'm just in the joint surviving on some building channel. I don't go hunting and all that. You know what I mean? I just hold my walk. So check it. The whole time I was like, yo, I'm getting ready to go to New York. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready to, touch down, see what I can make happen. And you know what I mean? And it was like You know what I mean? Dude know what my next move was gonna be. You know what I mean? Dude was jealous, lost his money, lost like $20, $30. Not no major loot. Lost like $20, $30, but felt a certain way about it. Like, you know what I mean? He should be in control of what's going on. You know what I mean? And that was the same person I was gonna get to take me to the store to get my joint right. You know what I'm saying? Now my joint was looking a certain way. You know what I mean? Up to date. Nobody know what's real because I never said what's real. When they ask them questions about what's real, I'm getting the Germ-X out. Don't ask me no questions about what's real, instigating my shit. You know what I mean? I don't mean to curse because the kids watching this, and I don't want the kids listening to me curse. Just know the shooter not real. The shooter not dealing with Germ-X precision right now. The shooter dealing with probably losing family members and everything, trying to be gangster. No doubt, though, but you know what I'm saying? The shooter not going to get it off. Not like that. Now, the informant is listening to what I'm saying, right? His shit is like, if I catch this nigga a certain way, you know what I'm saying? He don't look like the shooter. I don't look like him. You know what I mean? But if he listen to what I'm saying, he know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I get at motherfuckers with Germ-X. Germ-X is like, nigga, don't even get my conversation. I'm telling you, I'll pop all my motherfucking Germ-X bottles now. I pop all my Germ-X bottles. Watch my joint. My joint is straight Germ-X. So you see the shooter and the informant, they grew up together. They know each other's styles and all that. You know how you grew up around somebody and you just know who they are and know how they are? That's how the shooter know the informant and the informant know the shooter. You know what I mean? They close buddies for real. They neighbors. You know what I mean? They know each other that way. Well, I don't know them the same way. I'm from a different district, the building, and the building just crazy normally. So it's like when a shooter show up, you know what I mean? Give me my shit. You know what I mean? I'm not tolerating your shit looking stupid and you going to grab my shit like you that real. Give me my shit before I motherfucking, you know what I mean, catch your shit like this. Come here. You know what I mean? I'm turning myself in. Some shit like that happened, you know what I mean? So, yo, I got some shit following me like that. But, yo, listen, the album coming along great, you know what I mean? Yo, click on the link in the description, donate. You know what I mean? I got to get my rocks up, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is, you know what I mean? Click on the link in the description, donate. Make sure you visit the channel, the latest channel, particularly because this is where I'm broadcasting from. Dolla50 International is where I'm broadcasting from. Make sure you click on the link in the description. Donate. If you don't donate, yo, you set your own price for the music. Set your own price. Just throw a price on it. Don't donate. Throw a price on the music. Move like that. See what my content is worth. You know what I'm saying? Say what my content is worth. Like if you hear my content is butter or you taking sides or not, I see you're not really taking my side. But yo, peace.